course I do. .336. That's the game, baby.
For the sun, Shawty got my heart, I ain't tripping for the fun. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stun. Oh. Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game.
Guys, I think it's finally time that GoldGade goes under the knife. It's been a long time coming. A long time we've been trying to tear this thing up, blow it up, so we can start this monster build. Had a lot of people asking on the last video this thing was actually riding, was it really blown up or was it just stopped up with an air filter with mud? Because there was no water, mud, and oil, but I think after the amount of beating this thing has been through for the past couple years, and the past year for sure that we've done it as hard as we have, trying to mess this thing up, I believe it's time to make one absolute beast of a Renegade.
When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining, it's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too, talking top two, I'm not a two. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do, let's go hard. Coming close to me, flow is on atomic. I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal.
I think we got everything off this Ford that we need to get off before we can wash it, such as skid plates, your wiring harnesses, clutches, you name it, the winch plates, the winch front little bumper thing. It's all pulled off of here. All your wiring connector ends are still on the floor. We've taped over. It's a whole lot of stuff. I mean, it's the whole corner of the shop is just full of parts from GoldGade, and we still got a long way to go. We still got diffs to get out, motor, transmission, gas tank, A-arms, swing arms, shocks, you name it. It's all got to come off this thing. Nothing but a bare frame, so we can go ahead and put this lift back on this four-wheeler and make it a monster. But let's go ahead and get it pulled out of the shop, and let's try to get this thing cleaned up a little bit. There it is, guys. GoldGade is completely tore down to where we need it to be. It's been washed up. No more mud on it. It looks like a really dark and deep post back in 2010, real in-depth Craigslist ad, like, you know, hardly rode.
I know what I got.
I know what I got. Garage kept. Title, you know, never been rode hard. She's been rode pretty hard. There's wires hanging. There's parts that's rusted. It looks rough. I mean, it looks terrible the way it looks sitting there now. But I mean, that just goes to show how much work we're gonna put into this thing. I think our next step from now is take the motor out of it, the transmission, take all the diffs out of it, drive shafts, of course, everything that's got something to be coming off, like A-arms, tires, shocks, you name it. It's gonna be a bare frame sitting here. We're gonna go back and powder coat every single thing. Every bolt, every nut, washer will be replaced with probably grade 8 bolts. It'll all be done right, built. So we're kind of juggling two companies right now, PATV and PCF. We're juggling which one we're going to go with. We want to support one of those brands. We want to support both the brands, but at the end of the day, you know, this is the sponsorship stuff, this is the racing stuff, this is competition. So we're kind of juggling which one we're going to go with right now, and we're also looking for other sponsors as well to build that monster of a machine. Tire-wise, I'm not sure what we're going to go with besides like brand and stuff, maybe BKT or Tryon or something like that, but I know we're going to be around the ballpark of a 50-inch tire. We have seen it in the past, guys doing 6x6 transmissions on some some of their big bikes like that, like the 6x6 Outlanders, like the Canam quads and stuff. So we're probably gonna do a 6x6 transmission in it. Halo rear end, I imagine. Now does Halo do a front end too?
I know they do for like the side-by-sides, but as far as spoilers, I'm not just sure about. But
well, we're gonna try to get everything as built and beefy as possible, but also keep some lightweight. Like we're not gonna go back with a winch on there. A lot of the wires are gonna be, cut out and taken out of this thing unless we absolutely need them. We've kind of juggled the idea of headlights and taillights. I know a lot of our bounty bikes don't run headlights and taillights, but I think it'd be clean to keep that authentic Renegade look with headlights and taillights that actual work. Front relocate, of course, and I'm really wanting to go with Plateau Fab, which is who built GoldGade's front bumper. That's a really sweet, sick bumper, and I'm not sure if we're gonna do anything with like the rear bumper style. You know how Kyle does it with Plateau Fab as well. I'm not sure.
they look good.
But Lucky 7's been, they've been with us for a while now. I know we're going to run Lucky 7 floorboards, Lucky 7 rear rack, stuff like that. We're going to stay true to some of our sponsors. Either way, whatever brand we go with the lift wise, I don't know, it's PCF or PATV. I know we're wanting to do a 10-inch long arm lift somewhere in that area with a stretch kit. Definitely Super ATV 8-inch portals. We got to have those to pull them big tires. We need the reduction. We've been tossing up in our head what size motor we're going to go with. I think our best bet to where we can still use it to race and even ride around for like showing and stuff like that after the races or before the races, I think we're gonna go with 1105 heads. Maybe Mr. RPM, there's a bunch of companies out there, that we might reach out to that's actually reached out to us before, but we want to go somewhere around 1105 heads, maybe even a 40 shot. I was gonna do an all throttle and no bottle type thing, but I think it's time that we're gonna, stick a bottle on this thing to help turn them big tires just a little faster. Once again, just like GoldGade, we're probably gonna go with our man, of course, On Kill Power Sports, Captain America. We're gonna go with some STM clutches, primary and secondary, unless he recommends something different. We'll see how that goes, but On Kill Power Sports, he's gonna hook us up, brake pads, stuff like that, brass brake pads, the clutches, you name it, whatever he can help us with, I know he's gonna be there to help us with as well. We'll also have a couple privateer sponsors, like small town sponsors that's here from our community that might wanna pitch in and sponsor this build, because there's gonna be a lot that goes into this four-wheeler. There's gonna be a ton. We're gonna make it right, 110% right. I know where our powder coating is gonna come from. Randolph Powder Coaters, he powder coats everything for us. Of course, I think the theme we're going with, and you guys, if you guys like it, leave it down in the comments. If you guys got a different idea, also leave it down in the comments. We're gonna go completely gold. Every bolt, nut, frame, anything on this floor is gonna be gold. At least we're gonna do our best to make it gold. Plastics, anything and everything. The only thing that's gonna be black on this thing will be the tires. If we can find gold grips, gold leather fabric or something to go on the seat, it's all gonna be gold. I think we might have a little name picked out. We may not drop it just yet, but you guys are gonna like it. It's not gonna be the GoldGade 2.0, I will give you all that. We're not gonna make it that long of a name or Big Gade 2.0 or nothing like that. We've got a new name picked out for this beast sitting right behind me. Exhaust wise, I think we'll run an MPP exhaust. That's what a lot of you guys run. It's on bounty holes and stuff. We've been doing a little bit of homework, watching some of the bounty racing, seeing how people, what they're running, the setups and stuff like that. We've talked to also Brian over at Team Momentum Power Sports. We're huge fans of Team Momentum, so we want to make sure we kind of back them 100%. Nathan and all them boys, Peanut, they all got it going on. Top ones in the world. Our hats are off to you. So any kind of advice, we've been reaching out to him a little bit to see what we can do here and there to kind of tidy up some ends that we need to make meet. We also got one of our main sponsors also hopping on board with us along with this build, which is Performance East. They are awesome people. We couldn't ask for a better sponsor with Performance East. They've helped us out tremendously, and they want to help us out again with a new and improved bounty bike. We are still kind of yet to figure out which axles we're going to run. Give us some brands out there. You got Turners, Demons, Cobras.
As far as that lift setup and whatnot, I don't know what they recommend.
Yeah, so whatever that lift was going to recommend for axle wise, what we'll go with, but like we're kind of still up in the air. There's a lot of little knick-knack, odd and end parts we got to figure out. We're going to find out. We want this thing to match from front to rear, side to side. We want it to be a complete, full, brand new bounty bike build on, of course, GoldGade's old frame. There will be some matching components that was staying on that frame, like such as maybe the handlebars, clutch box probably. We're going to keep a little bit of the authentic GoldGade on that bounty bike. We're going to have the pull rope that come from Carnage cords, the rear tail rope that you can pull out will probably run it as well. We're going to try to keep a little bit of the factory GoldGade parts in there to give it that authentic GoldGade look still. If anybody's got any ideas for upgraded power steering or steering rack or anything like stuff like that, drop it down in the comments now. We're going to have to definitely do something a little bit upgraded because, as you know, that power steering box that's on that floor right now does not work, and the steering rack is completely shot, so we're going to have something beefier and better to run those big tires and pull all that weight. We've still yet to figure out what we're going to do with some of GoldGade's authentic old parts, like the face plates and other parts and stuff that you might want to hang up in your shops, your garages, your man caves, hell, even in your living room. I mean, we've got a lot of old parts that we want to kind of maybe give back to the people, maybe even sell. I don't know. We're just still trying to figure out what we're going to do with that. but we got a bunch of stuff that come off this floor that we're not going to be reusing. And it is, you know, kind of, it's kind of a monumental, I guess you'd say. It's authentic. It's GoldGade. This floor's been around for almost 3 years. She's been all over the world doing this stuff. She's been a fan favorite of your guys' for a long time. Everybody loves GoldGade. A lot of people loved it. It's been one heck of a floor. She's earned her keep around the Mafia headquarters, that's for sure. It's gonna be sad to let her go. You know, I know it's saying let her go, I feel like we're getting rid of her, but let her go as in we're not gonna be able to do like the normal, just throw a floor on a little 12-foot trailer and go ride again, skim some holes, because it's not gonna be on 32s anymore. She's gonna be a monster. We're gonna need to have an arsenal to get this thing off a trailer and put it back on. It's gonna be much bigger than our side-by-sides. It's gonna be a big unit, I'm telling you. It's not gonna be no little pansy fool, I promise you that. And when I say we built it too, it's not gonna be built and just looked at and showed off. It's gonna be rode, it's gonna be raced, it's gonna be everything we've ever done with the floor, we're gonna do it with that one times 2. Another way you guys can help support the bounty build is if you visit the site www.336mudmafia.com, show some support, buy you a t-shirt, buy you a hat, hoodie, sticker, key tag, you name it. It's all on there. We're about to drop some new fire, new heat on that website coming up in the next couple of weeks. You guys are gonna love to see what we've got to offer other than just clothing apparel. We got some stuff that you guys can buy and keep and have like memorabilia, stuff like that. And if there are any sponsors watching this video, or potential sponsors, guys, if you want to reach out to us and you want to sponsor this build and help us build this bounty bike, I about said the name there. I about dropped the name I thought about this floor. I can't say that yet. So, if there's anybody wanting to reach out to sponsor this bounty bike, email us at 336.mud.mafia@gmail.com. We are looking forward to collaborating with new brands and maybe, you know, pre-existing people that we've already collabed with before. Today was a little bit different video. I know we wasn't actually sending and we wasn't really doing nothing crazy, but I wanted to kind of show you guys where we're at with this floor. She's got everything off of it. Main wiring harnesses, bumpers, exhaust, plastics, everything, airbox, everything besides the motor. Now we have an open shot to get straight to that motor, get it off that frame, get the transmission out, get the diffs out, and take every other little component off for nothing. We have nothing but a bare frame sitting in the shop floor so we can finish this build up. So the next time we make a video with this floor, I imagine, I'm gonna just go ahead and take a guess. Next time we make a video with this floor, it will be revealing what she's turned into. I mean, unless we want to go through, we might make a video of what we're at, where we're at, you know, maybe like a little update, but then again, it'd be pretty cool to make a video of us kind of like fast forwarding through where we're at to where we're at now, where it's going to be showed and be revealed. GoldGade's probably going to be out of some videos for a little while, but we got plenty more heat coming for you guys. We've got the new Defender build. We've got some other builds coming up. We got some rides coming up. Got some pretty cool stuff still in plan for you guys. If you like today's video, smash that thumbs up. Leave your comment, guys. What do you think? Y'all try to guess GoldGade's new name. I just told you what the colors are going to be. It's going to be completely gold from front to rear. I'm not going to drop the name yet. If you guys want to guess, leave it down in the comments. Like I said, smash the thumbs up, leave the comment, make sure you subscribe, and we're going to catch y'all on the next one.